Good morning. Happy Sunday from Australia. So I have three very special scammers for you, all very boring and very, very lazy. So brace yourselves. First of all, I want you to meet Big Country B4. Was going by Big Country Zimmerman, who hit me up. Hello! Thank you for following my verified page on this platform. I am glad to have you as a fan. I just wanted to go out of my way to appreciate those whose comments and good wishes encourages me. No matter how far my career might take me, I will always remain true to myself, and I will always remember where I am coming from and those, bracket, fans, close bracket, who helped me get here. Signed, Cold Chisel, the rock band. I said, I'm sorry, but who are you? Who is Big Country Zimmerman? To which he responded, Cold Chisel. Many people in this platform are using my name and my profile, convincing people claiming that they are me. Big Country Zimmerman is a nickname. I am not usually active here on this platform. I only took off some time to try and appreciate my fans personally. Prayer hands, love heart. Forgive me if I've done this before, I'm not sure. To which I said, really? So you're saying you're Mr. Cold? From the rock band Cold Chisel, which Jimmy Barnes used to be the singer of before they broke up, just for a bit of context. And I continued. I said, why on earth would you choose Big Country Zimmerman as a nickname? At this point, I hadn't done any Googling as to who this might be. To which he responds, I can choose any name of my choice. Indignant that I was questioning him. I said, yes, but you don't do country music. You know that nobody will believe you're actually him with such a profile, not just on your word. I'm just saying. Big name to try and be. Which thou idiot, love-hearted. Really? Question mark, came the response. I said, really what? The name? The music? To which he said, it's all right. I can't tell you about self. I am dreaming to become a country musician. Throwing in the towel immediately. I said, are you sure you weren't Bailey Zimmerman before this? And in response to, it's all right, I can't tell you about self, I am dreaming to become a country musician, my band, known as Single Mr. Cold Chisel, said, I said, huh? Why would you change it to Cold Chisel? Do you know who that is? To which he said, okay, you tried, I appreciate, thanks. And about to poddle off. To which I said, I tried what? You're not making sense. Are you Australian or not? Nothing you've said has made any sense so far. To which my idiot scammer said, I am an Australian man, of course. I can't wasting my time with you, okay? Have a nice day. To which I went, oh my God, just a hint, you idiot. Cold Chisel is a band and they broke up years ago. It isn't a man, you muggle. And you're about as Australian as I am, Nigerian. To which he responded, nah, idiot you, 4 laughing emojis, nah, why I day tell you thank you be that, nah. I don't know. To which I went, I don't speak pidgin, but you clearly do. You didn't do any research, did you? Scamming's awful and you should be ashamed. You don't even do it well. To which he said, awesome, I know I want to do it well now. To which I went, you'll never be good at it. You corrected me, nah, he said. I said, your English is terrible. And in response to you corrected me, nah, I said, even so, you'll never pass, not even for an American. To which my scammer quite good-naturedly went, bye. I went, yeah, you better run, little muggle of mine. To which he sent a lot of laughing emojis. I said, says the boy who didn't even check who Chisel was. This will be all over the internet in 15 minutes. We will all be laughing at you. At which point he poddled off. I don't even know if the account's still active, to be fair. Yeah, but he's not done anything with it. Not even followers. I think he's abandoned it. Now we move to Facebook. This is another idiot. Quite short, but he liked to whine. Wanted to friend me. As a courtesy message, I don't accept friend requests from people claiming to be famous without tangible proof that they are in fact real. Thanks. To which he said, what did you mean? How did you want me to prove that I'm the real Tom Jones? Question mark, when I didn't get back to him immediately. I said, I don't know, but you're now the 65th fake Tom to message, so I'm sure you came prepared for skepticism, given what Tom himself said last week. To which he responds, damn, I don't know why these fake profiles keep doing this. It hurts and I'm pained about it. And it's all affecting my reputation, personality, career, and mostly wonderful and incredible fans like you out there. To which I said, yes, it does. It ruins the artist's image and hurts normal innocent people, hence why I'll need proof. Thanks. To which he said, I understand you doubting this isn't me. It hurts me much that my fans do not recognize me anymore, all because of those scammers and imposters. Repeat after me, guys. I'm so sorry if they have gotten to you. You don't have anything to worry about. This is my official private account I use. To which I said, nobody has gotten to me. Fakes and scammers are ridiculously easy to spot, hence the need for proof, just as Tom stated last week. You have one photo which you updated today. Your account doesn't instill any confidence of legitimacy. To which he responds, why can't you just trust me for once? Which made me think he's probably tried to hit me up before under a different account. I said, that is the most nonsensical thing anyone has ever said. To which he said, I don't blame you for that. I blamed the people who is using fake profiles. I said, yes, you should. And given what was said last week, you should have come prepared for skepticism. Luckily, we all know the formats now, hence the need for proof. And in response to that is the most nonsensical thing anyone has ever said, my scammer said, I'm very confused and disappointed right now. My fans doesn't recognise me anymore. My octogenarian declared in great distress. And in response for hence the need for proof. So what proof did you want? Points for actually writing proof correctly for once. I said, why would they? Right? Talking about his fans not recognising him. I said, your account is unfinished and sloppy. If anyone believed anyone online, it would be mental. If I believed every Tom, I'd be chatting with 70 of you. And in response to what proof did you want? I said, you're the octogenarian. You can call me. And no, your management don't control your phone. Yes, you can make calls. That's scammer excuses. And in response to why would they, your account is unfinished and sloppy, he said, okay, it's fine since you don't believe me. Very sulky. I said, thought so. Cue the indignation and bad excuses. Just saying it out loud doesn't make it true. Even you must see that. No mature 80-year-old man would be so silly as to think that. To which he responds, my dear, please, I know it really hurts, but I just want you to give me 5% of your trust, my whining little baby said. To which I went, more illogical nonsense. To which he responded, you would later found out that you are talking to the real Tom, I promise you, because that's enough. I said, if I can find out later, I can find out now. It's your choice. I could tell you I was Tiwa Savage, but that doesn't make it true, now does it? To which he responds, no, it doesn't. No spelled K-N-O-W. But try and understand me, please. Still whining. To which I responded, understand what exactly? To which he said, I know you have meet a lot of fake profiles of me. We were just going around in circles, so I thought, no, this is over. I said, that out of 70 fakes, you're the fake I could trust, 'cause you said so, referring to, please try and understand him. The way you talking to me is not right, said my 3-year-old who threw all the toys out of the pram. I said, think I haven't heard all this before, we'd cross-posted. And in response to his little whine, I said, are you insulted? No mature 80-year-old gentleman would ever be. And in response to think I haven't heard it all before, he goes, can you pee calm? I always pee calmly, guys. I said, Tom would come prepared for this skepticism. And in response to can you pee calm, I said, I'm pee calm, thank you. And in response to Tom would come prepared for the skepticism, he goes, that's what I said. Very frustrated, balling his little fists up and banging on the side of his pram. I said, don't be patronising. And in response to that's what I said, so then let's see the evidence. To which he said, I said that last week. Which obviously he didn't because I just made that up. I said, so far you've said nothing to show any verisimilitude. And in response, I said that last week. I said what exactly? Tell me what you said, word for word. And no, it wasn't on social media, because at that point he'd vanished, and it was very clear he was frantically trying to Google Tom Jones's posts. To which he responds with, defeated. I went, replied, exactly. Now what will you do? Lose a potential client, or just fess up and tell me what we both already know? Which way will he choose? You think Tom only speaks via social media posts? Shaking my head. And in response to replied, exactly, he goes, I don't understand what you are saying. Sorry, what you're are saying. I said, so we're going with deny, deny, deny. Well, it's clear to me how old you are now. Let's just say your English isn't good enough to pull this off to begin with. To which he says, okay, that's good. Smiley face, thanks, because he thought he was getting a hint. I said, you're welcome. It won't help you. Your formats are old and known already. And we can tell when you muggles use ChatGPT or AI. At which point he blocked me. Oh, I'm gutted. Restricted me, hasn't blocked, because he might come back. Now, we're going to move to our grand finale. Be prepared, very boring at the start, but also became rather amusing. Meet Teddy Swims, now known as Instagram user. He hit me up on Friday. I want to say thank you for your incredible support. I said, oh, okay, you do you, I suppose. And he just ignored me. Came back yesterday. How are you doing, my lovely fan? How long have you been a fan of my work? To which I responded, I only heard of you last month, to be honest. To which he said, really? Do you enjoy my sound? I said, I guess, along with hundreds of singers I listen to. To which he said, I really appreciate you. Where are you from? I said, I'm in Lanka in the Ramtop Mountains near Tasmania. Oh, okay, came the uninspired response. This scammer would post the question, vanish for, 5 to 12 minutes, and then come back, post another question, and then vanish. So I realized very quickly he wasn't reading what I was writing. How old are you? He said. I said, 34, and you? And when he didn't come back, I said, no, don't want to chat, Teddy, and said 3 laughing emojis. I'm here, he hurriedly says. Are you married? Do you have kids? And promptly vanished again. To which I responded, no and no. And you don't answer questions yourself? To which he came back to 34 and you with the incorrect answer of, I'm 30 years old. Teddy Swims is 31. What's your occupation? He hastily puts in and vanishes again. So I said, I'm in the breeding program at the zoo with the platypi and the penguins. We are trying to develop a platypus with feathers. Interesting, came the response. When has this been ongoing? To which I said, what do you mean by when? What? When has the program been ongoing? My scammer did not want to engage, just wanted me to chat. I said, when? It's still ongoing, has been for 5 years. What a strange question. And when he didn't come back for a long time, I said, National Geographic did a whole thing about it 18 months ago, and several celebs are very invested. Now, at this point, it was obvious he had other victims he was trying to groom. So he vanished for the rest of yesterday and last night. Comes back this morning. Oh, okay. In response to it's still ongoing, has been for 5 years. And in response to National Geographic did a whole thing about it 18 months ago, he said, really? That's amazing. How are you doing? Hope you had a great time at work. To which I said, it was Saturday yesterday. I didn't work. To which he said, what's the time over there now? I said, almost 6 a.m. Sunday. What about you? It is 3:57 p.m. What's your plan for Sunday? He just wanted me to keep going. But don't worry, it gets interesting later. I said, nothing much. Shopping, most likely. That's lovely, came the nonsensical response. What do you like doing at your leisure time? Asked no person ever engaging a stranger in conversation. I said, at my leisure time, climbing up the banisters backwards and underwater figure skating. I also like reading. What about you? To which I got the generic cut and paste response of, I love swimming, reading, walking on the beach, fishing, camping, just hanging out with my friends, and I also love music. Comma. You'd think Teddy Swims would put music as his first passion, but okay. What are your type of music? He asks. Why he edited it, I don't know, because that's even worse English. To which I very briefly responded, heavy metal, because I wanted to check if he was reading. And in response, I love swimming, reading, walking on the beach, fishing, camping, blah, blah, blah. I said, thought that would be a given, referring to the music part, ... To which he responds, yeah. 100% giveaway if yeah is spelled Y-E-A, guys, that they are West African. What are your allergies? He asks, apropos of nothing and completely taking me by surprise. I said, what? Are we having a conversation or are you just asking silly questions from a list? I'm allergic to stupid people. To which he responds, what do you mean? We having a conversation? I'm getting to know you. I said, this is not a conversation. This is you doing a survey. I thought at 30 you'd know how to hold a mature conversation. What is your shoe size? What is your favourite type of bean? See, this is not a conversation. To which he went, very profoundly. Now, I just want to add at this point, his profile, the description said that he was looking for a woman he wanted to date. I said, it beggars belief, doesn't it? Which fried my scammer's brain. Beggar? Came the response, because he had not heard that typical saying. I said, it is a common English term. It beggars belief. Very common in America and England. Perhaps you'd best Google the meaning. Kind of screwed the pooch on this one, didn't you? At which point I thought I'd driven him away. But no, this one was on a mission for money. I said, my suggestion, learn how adults converse and typical American idioms. Then maybe you'll find better success. Or better yet, please don't. Just keep going as you are. It'll be safer for everyone online you come in contact with. To which my scammer said, are you trying to say I'm not educated or what? Said my definitely uneducated scammer. I said, no, not at all. I don't believe those words were uttered, not even once. What do you think I'm intimating? But obviously my scammer had no idea what I was saying. I really don't understand you, said my boring and lazy scammer. To which I said, I know you don't. Please do go on with your list of formatted questions. English is one of the hardest languages to learn next to Finnish. And in response to I know you don't, please do go on with your list of formatted questions, my now on high alert scammer went, what do you mean by formatted questions? I said, you're clearly working your way down a list of questions that you assume people ask during a conversation. I'm just saying to go on. Let's finish your list. And when he didn't come back, I said, it's not like you're reading the responses, so I failed to see your concern. Do go on. And in response to you're clearly working your way down a list of questions, let's finish your list, he said, oh, okay, because he was an idiot, and said, if you do got something to keep the conversation going, you could do that. To which I said, you're the one with the list of questions, dude. You're the one throwing a nonsensical question into the chat and vanishing, only to return to ask another. I'm just allowing you to keep doing that. I don't like talking to myself after he'd gone away again. It gets tedious. If you have another potential client lined up, then by all means go and woo her. Don't forget to ask her what her shoe size is and favourite flower. That got his attention. You're getting jealous? I'm here getting to know you better, he said, with your spelt Y-O-U-R. And in response to you're getting jealous, I said, jealous of your potential client? No, dear, I can see you're having difficulties. I'm only trying to help. And in response to I'm here getting to know you better, I said, well, maybe a real conversation would help, but you do you. My shoe size is 4, true fact, guys, 4 Australian. Orange is my favourite food and chicken is my favourite colour. Bracket, just saving time, close bracket. To which he said, how many countries have you been to? Have you been to any of my concerts? Completely giving up on any sense of irony or any sarcasm and just determined to plough ahead with his scam. And in response to how many countries have you been to? I said, every continent in the world. And no to have I been to any of his concerts. Every continent in the world elicited, "Really? What's your favourite of them all?" To which I said, "Yes, really. Next question." And "What's your favourite of them all?" I answered, "Germany," because this man does not know the difference. Oh, another scammer. This one's a straight romance and he's very boring. I'll do him in another video. Because this man obviously does not know the difference between a continent and a country. And in response to no, not having attended one of his concerts, he says, "Why haven't you been to any of my concerts?" said my scammer, who forgot where I come from and that I'd only known about him a month ago. I said, "How could I have? Now, use your knowledge of me, where I am, and use your critical thinking here. Feel free to scroll back if that will assist you. I can't show you how to do it, but I'm sure you'll figure it out." And completely impervious to sarcasm, irony, or anything intelligent at all, my scammer said, "Why do you think you're so smart? You can't travel to my concert?" Incredulous, because he didn't understand the context of the chat. I said, "Oh dear, you are having issues, aren't you? Wow, I'm speechless, genuinely. Have you ever travelled? Have you ever left your little home? You do know how time and distance works. I don't have the TARDIS, dude." To which my Muppet went, "Do you have my membership card?" determined to get money from me. I said, "No, I can honestly say I do not have one. I am bereft of card. I am lacking in fictional cards. I absolutely do not own such a mythical thing." To which my absolute dickhead said, "Would you like to get it?" I said, "Oh my God. And how much would this imaginary card cost and what would be the benefits?" To which he responded, "It's a Swift pass for my concert and private meeting with me. It cost $100, which showed me that this scammer had had no luck all night scamming and was now desperate to absolutely get $100. Any amount of remittance would do. I said, "I can get it online for $75. And then because he didn't get back to me immediately because he was still trying to scam other people as well, I said, "And what would be the benefits? And I guess you want payment in the form of a gift card and it would be delivered to my door today?" And in response to, "It's a Swift pass for my concert and private meeting with me," I said, "When is your concert in my city, in my country?" To which my scammer, in response to what would be the benefits and guess you want payment in form of gift card, said, "You can also use that as payment," absolutely licking his chops at the idea. I said, "You haven't told me when you'll be in my city." And in response to "When is your concert in my city, in my country?" my scammer, not at all knowing where I was from, said, "Not yet available, but coming to your city." Not at all checking to see that Teddy is actually in Australia, I believe, next month or the month after. But this guy didn't know where I was from. I said, "When?" I said, "Where do I live, Teddy, who is meant to be looking for a woman but asking for gift cards instead?" To which he said, "Oh, I never asked for a gift card." I said, "How else would you expect to receive $100? I'm sure you don't have a dollar account, do you?" Now, dollar accounts are a thing in Nigeria that they either have accounts that only take Naira or they have to, I think there's some sort of system for them to actually have a dollar account, which enables them to receive dollars from different countries. To which he hastily put in, "Yes, I do," which I thought, "Oh, lovely, I'd love to get my hands on it." And in response to "How else would you expect to receive $100? He goes, "Via other online payments." And in response to "Yes, I do," I said, "Send it then." And in response to "Via other online payments," I said, "Oh, I'll need a proper account with your name on it." Apologies, my throat. I'm sorry about that. And in response to "With your name on it," he said, "It's currently not available," hastily adding. I said, "Oh, well, never mind, I'll get it online then." "Got restricted," he said. Now, you must understand that all of this last part of the chat, he was very engaged. There was no gaps between responses because money was on the horizon. I said, "For $75, we'd cross-posted." I'd said, "I'll get it online for $75. And in response to "Got restricted," I said, "Why would that occur, I wonder?" but impervious to sarcasm or irony. My scammer said someone tried to tamper with it, because obviously. I said, oh, sure, that'll happen. To which he said, yeah, it does. You can use Cash App, PayPal to make payments. I said, sure, I'll buy it. Call me and I'll send it to you via PayPal. In brackets, cue the excuses. Which got his attention. Cue the excuses. Question mark, he put in. I said, and seeing as you're impervious to time and space, I'll have it delivered to my door today. Thanks. And in response to, sure, I'll buy it, call me and I'll send it to you via PayPal, he said, you would have to contact my management for that. To which I went, no, I really wouldn't. You're here now. And in response to, and seeing as you're impervious to time and space, I'll have it delivered to my door, thanks, he said. Ha, it's an online card, with the tone of someone who had just gotten some sort of victory. I said, yes, very good. Doesn't negate the conditions of the transaction. And in response to, no, I really wouldn't. You're here now, he said, things are not done that way. I said, as I said, cue the BS excuses. I guess you don't want the money. That's cool. I'll get it online. To which he said, that's why I got a management. I don't need your money. I never asked you for money, said my scammer who had asked me for $100. I said, a management is crucial. And in response to, I never asked you for money, I said, then you won't mind if I buy it online. You may continue to try and romance me then, now that that's out of the way. Or are you here just to flog imaginary cards to concerts that aren't happening? To which he said, why do you think you are saying rubbish? To which I said, I don't know, Teddy, maybe because you're not good at this. If you don't want to get the card from me, it's fine, and I'm not bothering you, said my scammer, who was absolutely bothering my happy Sunday morning. And in response to, I don't know, Teddy, maybe because you're not good at this, he goes, I really don't interact with my fan. I said, you're too lazy to work for your remittance, and sent laughing emojis, which he said, screw you. I said, scammer triggered, and sent 4 laughing emojis. That's why you don't have a man in your life. I said, no clients tonight, we'd cross-posted, and you're gonna die like that. I said, are you butthurt? At which point I went, Muggle, and then he blocked me because I went, scammer is mad, he got baited, and he blocked me. I'll go, hello, and you'll see it says, there's a limit. So he actually didn't block me. He's just restricted me. But he has put, he's now become Instagram user. So there you go. Like, comment, subscribe, all that jazz. These were my lazy idiots this morning. And they were a bit boring, to be fair, except for that last one. But, scammers watching, you need to work for your remittance, guys. You can't expect it just for no effort whatsoever. So yeah, I do have a straight romance scam going, but he's so boring, guys. I don't know how Annie does it. Shout out to Annie. Love you, girl. So yeah, talk to you guys later. Bye.